It's Earl Skakel live with your host, Earl Skakel. Tonight's guest, your mother, featuring some guy reporting live from Skid Row. Earl Skakel is filmed before a live Earlverse auction. Earl Skakel is filmed before a non-live Lois. No flash photography while in filming. All hecklers and trolls will be removed, violated, defrocked, expunged, and otherwise harmed and made an example of. It's Earl Skakel live! And now here's your host, Earl Skakel!
Stugatz. Earl Skakel in the house. Back in the building. I never left it. Woo. I just couldn't sleep, so we'll do a quick stream. We'll do a little baby stream. And then I will go to bed. Live from the Straits of Hormuz. Hey-o. Hit the like and subscribe button, babies. Hi-Fi Protege in the house. Let's check up on Skid Row. Let's check up on the Skid Row live cam. I'm sure Skid Row be bopping. They be bopping. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not ready for another dog. But that's okay. Damn, Skid Row, be quiet, baby. Yes, I am up. I couldn't sleep, so we'll check out the freaks. The freakazoids. Not much going on. Hey-o, random alphabet. I like the way you think. You just made it funny. And I appreciate that. Live from Skid Row. We got a streetwalker right now. I mean, this girl's a Ford Wilhelmina model. Walking that area. Let's see where she's going. I have a hard time believing she's just chilling. So, Earl Skakel live in the house. Yeah, that one would treat me right, but I'd probably have to get treated after I did whatever with her, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. There's the camera right there. So, we're chilling right now. Live on Saturday morning. Yes, this is Zombie Land. The Fent tent must have moved across the way. But we are here. We're just chilling right now. I'll be at the Comedy Store tonight, about midnight. I'll go on, maybe a little later. And, here we are. Yes, I bet she does, Thompson. It's so weird to me. I still haven't quite gotten used to the silence without Lois here. Of course, Lois was a very noisy dog. But, what are you going to do? Yes, there we go. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good Friday night. I had a very lovely dinner at Dan Tana's. And as I walked into Dan Tana's, I was embraced by a man by the name of Sean Avery. Yes, I loved Lois too. So, and here she is right there. Lois be in the box right there. And, there is her nose print right there. Some of her hair. And, it's just one of those things. Life gets in the way sometimes. What's up? What's up, Jojo? Jojo Siwa. Nothing. Just couldn't sleep. So here we are at 3:35 in the Los Angeles morning. Now you guys want to, let's see. Maybe we should take a look at the Israeli skylight. I mean, boy, I tell you, that is some mess over there. Let me tell you that much right now. But let's see who's live right now. I would imagine not too many people are live. We've got live from Los Angeles, Kensington Avenue. Let me see. Japanese, live small town restaurant dinner service. Israelis Iron Dome battles Iranian hypersonic missile storm. Let's see what that's about. Maybe we. All right, we'll check this out. Something different. Lucha Libre. I didn't like it. Oh. A little bit, I guess. In terms of the Steve-O. I mean, I can't deny that. I mean, how'd you like to live like right here? Well, hello, Brittany. Welcome aboard. We're a nice family-friendly stream here. Really, not a lot of drama. Damn. I mean, I'd be too scared to live there. To be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really like drama either, but, you know, I know drama would make me more money on here, but luckily I make my money in other avenues of the entertainment business. Fred, I do have a big neck, no doubt about it. Yes. Black skies with a side of missiles. It is pretty impressive the defense dome Israel has. Yes, I am a stand-up comic based in Los Angeles, California. I know, we did pay a lot for this. We might as well watch it. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. Where is Lake Country? Michigan? I can play Herman Munster. Well, that's not really very nice to say. I mean, I'd like to see what you look like. You probably could play Pugsley. See what I did there? Yeah, yeah. Mark me down for audition. It's called Club Jihahahad. Well, I've been on TV enough. Got the Earl sign in the background. That's kind of a good look. Whoa. I did not check. I don't really keep up with what Rich Voss is doing, but I love his wife, Bonnie. I love Rich, too. All right, we'll go back to this. This is a little, not boring, but let's see what else is live, if you know what I'm saying, baby. Let me Google your name real quick. Well, you're going to be pretty disappointed when you do that. But you know, I am a stand-up comic based in Los Angeles, California.
They are
I've been
deeply
on
ingrained and committed to this
television
regime.
a fair amount of times. I don't remember Outback Jack. I'm an AEW, WCW guy, to be honest with you. So I'm not necessarily an old school WWE guy. Even with WWE, I would watch damn, Tel Aviv airport bombed. Let's check that out. That's not good. Those flights just got more expensive. Well, I don't know if I'm a famous comedian. You know, if I was famous, I'd have more than 22 people in here, to be frank.
The world cannot ignore. The streets of
But,
Tehran have turned
you
into
know,
a
I'm not completely unknown, I guess you would say. So let's go to Kensington. Hey, Mumble Slam, what up? All right. I think we'll go back to the Skid Row live cam in Los Angeles. That seems to be the best one. And I know it's depressing looking at this. Yeah, can you imagine going on Trivago and booking a Tel Aviv flight? You could probably get some great deals. He's a famous Robert William Eppervia troll. Well, that's probably true. I mean, that's not wrong. But, you know, a lot of people thought me, Ryan O'Neal, Don Barros, a couple other people, a lot of people thought we were like bullies for Robert William Eppervia. I can only tell you this much. He loved it when we did it, because when the few times we didn't do it, he was completely unnerved. I mean, I don't know if I would say Benchwarmers was a huge Hollywood movie, but it was pretty big. Yes, I did just say Don Barros. I will see Don Barros tonight at the Comedy Star. Well, thank you, Mumble Slam. I mean, I'm doing my best, you know. Of course, you always want more in this business. You know, you're on a TV show, you want a movie. Yes, that was the unknown comic Murray Langston, who, I believe, if I'm not wrong, still does stand-up comedy. Yes, urban campers, I would say, urban campers. I mean, he was pretty unhealthy, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not happy anytime anyone dies, but you know, he was very unhealthy. I mean, the guy had no fucking teeth. He was very gaunt. You know, Helium is a great club. I mean, I'm not more, I'm not known enough where they would contact me. I'd have to be in a current TV show for them to want to book me. So, never say never, I guess. Um, I don't talk about Scary Perry in here. So, you're definitely in the wrong stream for that. Um, who's Pat? Oh, Pat Dixon. I don't know. I've sat next to Pat Dixon. I didn't really notice his teeth being bad, but um, to be honest with you, I didn't really look. Hey, how the hell do we have 50 people in here and only 15 likes? Come on, man. Camping on the sidewalk is illegal in some parts of the city. Is the comic industry rife with powders? I don't know what that means. So if you can re-ask that question. This is not. This is Los Angeles, California. This is Skid Row, baby. And I don't mean the 80s band. They call us Problem Child. No, this is not Philadelphia. This is Los Angeles, California. It is about a couple blocks east of the Crypto.com arena, which is funny to me that there is a $1 billion arena. I just don't tell jokes because you ask for it. I only tell jokes. Oh, look at the doggy. That doggy be chilling. I only do jokes when you super chat me. I mean, you got to pay to play, baby. And if I have to tell a joke for you to hit the like button, don't worry about it. And, to be honest with you, if you want an idea of, well, Earl, we don't know if you're funny or not. I am on my own YouTube page. I mean, you're on my YouTube page right now. I've got about 1,500 clips of stand up. You can listen to the jokes there. You can come back. And if you like what you heard, or you can not come back. I was watching an MLC earlier from after Gilly's accident. She said she was considering hiring a PI to see if it was Taz or Pat. I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't really get involved in that situation. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I have, I don't know, at least 14 to 1,500 video clips of my stand-up. And, that's why I don't do jokes in here. Because I'm a comic. I'm trained to hear laughter. So I could do a joke right now. I can't look in the chat and hear LOL. Yeah, Mitch Hedberg was great. I enjoyed Mitch Hedberg very much. Oh, that's a good dog. I don't know who was on MLC last night. I don't watch Rumble. Yes, these are all fake. They're all plants. Thank you very much. You know, I love MLC, but I don't like it when he has all the whack packers on. It's just not interesting to me. The Clearwater Chads and some of the other Momos. No, I got too many ex-girlfriends who'd probably come out of the woodworks. So no, I have never considered running for office. I could think of two. Yeah, I'm okay on that. I mean, I like Levy, but Scarlett, I'm not a fan. But that's also because I've been around a million girls like Scarlett in LA, so I know how that movie's going to end. I like Mr. Kill Everything. He's a nice enough guy, but I don't like it when he gets blackout drunk and Clearwater Chad, I'm not really a fan of. Keanu, I'm not really a fan of. I don't know Ethan Ralph. I mean, I'm probably closest with Gino, if that makes any sense. So, you like what you like. I mean, I just don't think Keanu adds to anything. She seems to jump around to whoever is popular, and then when they fade, she turns on them. And Gino, the COVID and racist stuff is just old to me. It's not funny, but I love him as a person. So, but that's perfect for Kevin. Kevin was probably drunk. Scar, and we're back. This is Los Angeles, California, guys. I don't know how many more times I can say that. Yes, that is a real disabled guy. Oh, I'm with you there, Letitia. I'm with you there. Earl Skakel live Saturday morning, about 4 a.m. Los Angeles time. Sorry, but the Wi-Fi went out there for a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could fake disability. I don't believe so. I don't believe Morton Downey Jr. was related to Robert Downey Jr. But I was never a Morton Downey Jr. guy. We had a guy out here. He's a local guy in Orange County called Wally George, and Wally George was before Morton Downey. I mean, Chris Farley was tame compared to the people I have to work with. Nobody cares. If you can draw tickets, nobody cares. I mean, look at Chris D'Elia. Look at what he was accused of. He sells out theaters. So nobody cares, Look at other people with credible accusations. They're on TV, so nobody cares. I mean, look at Jeremy Piven. What up, Wilco? Guy was Me Too'd out of Hollywood. Now, because he's a name, every comedy club, well, almost every comedy club in the country wants to work with him. So, because they know he'll draw, he'll bring people into the building. So, it's kind of embarrassing, but you and I care. I mean, when I was exposing a statutory rapist in the LA comedy scene, I had a New York executive call me and tell me to stop. It wasn't my fight. And I remember my exact words to the executive were, I know it's not my fight. The person whose fight it is isn't capable of realizing what was done to her was wrong. And this is an ex-girlfriend who hated me and probably still hates me, but I was still sticking up for her. So, what are you going to do? You know? Yeah, I mean, this is Los Angeles, California. I mean, I don't plan on changing. Trust me on that one. Sometimes I think about it. How much does a good comedian get paid a set? Well, tonight I'm at the Comedy Store. I'll break down how the Comedy Store pays you. Tonight I'm in the main room. Now the main room seats 400 people. I don't know until I get there how many people are going to be there, but let's just say 400 people were going to be there. You split the door with the other comics. Now on the late show, Saturday night, there's probably about 7 comics on the show. So let's say 200 people are there. So that's 200 people paying $30 to $100, depending on where they sat. Let's say the average price of the ticket was $40 times 200. That's $8,000. and the 7 comics split that. Now, let's say 50 people got in for free. So you take away $1,500. So that's about $6,500 at the door that the comics split. So, you're making anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for tonight. Now, in the original room, you just get paid a straight $100 for 15 minutes. Now, that's what the Comedy Store pays. I don't know what other clubs really pay. I mean, the Improv doesn't pay that. I mean, the Comedy Store is absolutely. Well, I don't like to live stream my shows because I want people to come and see me live. I mean, who would go, okay, I'll go see Earl at the Comedy Store. Oh, wait, he's live streaming it. I'll just sit here and watch it for free. So, yeah, $100 for 15 minutes. And in the main room, it's like tonight, I'll make between $500 to say $750. I've been offered to be paid in Peruvian flake, but I like money, honey. Give me the money, honey. So comedy pays quite well, and the other avenues of income for me are voiceover work and looping, which is you go in and fix up a line in a movie that, like let's say there's a Tom Cruise movie, Mission Impossible 7. They film it. Tom Cruise goes off to film whatever Mission Impossible 8. So when they're editing Mission Impossible 7, let's say there's a sound glitch in one of the scenes or one of the lines, what they do is they call in someone like me to read all the male roles. And they don't want me to imitate Tom Cruise. They just want the lines read with no glitches, and then they work their magic. So I would get, I get residuals on Mission Impossible 7 because I did looping on it. I love Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr and I are good friends, good comedy friends. I mean, we don't see each other a lot, but, he's in Europe, the UK, I believe, and I'm in Los Angeles. But, yeah, a lot of people don't think I beat Jimmy Carr in roast battle. I personally think I did. And Jimmy don't give a fuck. He's one of the biggest comics in the world. It does make me angry that I never got on the show again when I beat arguably the #1 comic in the world, but you'd have to talk to Jeff Ross about that. I'm going to guess Jeff probably promised Jimmy something and, oh, you'll beat this guy, Earl. He'll just come out and fuck around. And look how good it worked out for Jimmy. I beat the champ. And I literally got nothing out of it. So, I mean, my personal Mount Rushmore of comedy, in no particular order, I would say, but, you got, before I say this, I'm saying this in terms of the type of comedy that I like. So I would say Don Rickles, Norm Macdonald, George Carlin, and Dave Chappelle. So Vince Champ would not be. He's one of the greatest rapists of all time. I mean, I'm not like a huge Henry Rollins fan, to be honest with you. Although here's the weird thing. I was very good friends with his roommate's father, the roommate that got killed in Venice. So, yeah, I mean, listen, everyone's going to have a different Mount Rushmore. I mean, Richard Pryor was awesome, but I'd rather watch Norm Macdonald. Now, you ask someone black, they'd probably rather watch Richard Pryor. So, I mean, there's so many great comics. Gilbert Gottfried's an awesome comic. Chris Rock is a great comic. So I don't know if there's a good gash out here, but no, I got too many ex-girlfriends who would come out. I don't know what's happening with Jim Carrey, to be honest with you. I mean, he probably just got some plastic surgery. It didn't really work out like he thought it would. I mean, I don't think Chappelle cares, to be honest with you. Um, I'm not a Bill Hicks fan, you know, and I know a lot of people love him. I'm not a fan. Yeah, I mean, no one's wrong. It's like when you asked, like I'm a big pro wrestling fan, and like when people ask me for my Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers. You're always going to leave off some good. Like I would say, Flair, Hogan, Austin, and The Rock. I'd say, well, what about The Undertaker? What about Sting? What about Dusty? So what up, Big Bones fucking Jones? We're gonna go to 40 minutes. Yeah, Andre the Giant, Bruno Sammartino. There's so many people you're going to leave off if you're only picking four. Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect. So, yeah, I mean, Chappelle's awesome. I mean, I think that, he does what he wants. I mean, I don't know if I would say Jimmy Snuka is one of the greatest, but he's good. I don't like a lot of the Hispanic comics, but I'm not from that culture, so I don't get a lot of the jokes and whatnot. I mean, the three you just named are certainly great comics, no doubt about it, but, I'd rather listen to Norm Macdonald or Foster Brooks, Akeem the African Dream. Well, I mean, there you go. I mean, I got you covered, baby. I mean, I would not say that Dana, and there's my good buddy RJ City. I would not say Dana Carvey is one of the greatest comics of all time, but then you've got like Steve Martin. Yeah, that was awesome when Rick Rude showed up on a taped Raw and a live Nitro. I mean, I don't know if I would say Mick Foley. I mean, you might be able to say he's the greatest hardcore wrestler of all time. I mean, if you're gonna, it's probably best to like put, the greatest, the Mount Rushmore of different genres, the greatest heels, the greatest faces. Nikita Koloff is one of my favorites. Was he one of the all-time greats? Probably not. Magnum TA, it's different eras too. Like most people don't know who Magnum TA is. He was, my John Cena. Yeah, what do you want me to be familiar with black culture too? Just because I'm in Los Angeles? Yeah, I mean Roddy Piper. Steve Lombardi, absolutely. The Brooklyn Brawler. Come on now. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button, please. Yeah, Sabu. I met New Jack once at a comedy show I was hosting. He headbutted me and said I was funny. He's like, "You a funny motherfucker." Sabu was so out of it toward the end of his life. He walked up to me backstage at an XPW show and said, "Hey, Vampiro, how you doing?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, Magnum TA had a great body. A shitty businessman, but a great body. Yeah, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. That's absolutely my favorite. My two favorite Chuck Norris movies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Code of Silence, 1985, and 1986, The Delta Force. Yeah, New Jack, he didn't fuck around. That's for sure. New Jack was definitely, you talk about a guy who kept it real. New Jack was absolutely that guy. He kept it real. Now it's getting pretty crowded right now at 405. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe the night crawlers are coming back. Okay, see, I like WCW. Yeah, I love that Norris, Bruce Lee scene in the Coliseum. So yeah, I mean Chuck. I mean he had a good run. 86 years old, man. That is a very good run. So yeah, it must be happy hour for drugs. There seems to be an uptick in business. I never really watched CZW a lot. I mean, I was an XPW guy. Yeah, well, their clothes are dirty. I mean, these people probably haven't showered in weeks. I mean, where are they going to shower? So we got another 3 minutes, guys, and then I'm going. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. I'll go to 45 minutes. So we got another 8 minutes for you guys to. I mean, this guy doesn't fucking fit. Just some random white guy. Probably went to see. Delta Force is a great movie. Um, Here's the great thing about the Delta Force. When I was on the TV show I'm Dying Up Here, I believe Robert Forster played Ari Grainer's dad in the TV show, and of course Robert Forster was the bad guy in Delta Force. We walked into the after party together, and I just turned around and said, "Hey, Mr. Forster, I loved you in Delta Force." And he looked at me and kind of said, "All I've done, and that's what you remember me by?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." Well, AEW. Well, I don't think AEW needs JCW. I mean, they do a lot of work with New Japan, and I think, I mean, AEW has enough wrestlers. They don't need any more. And I don't. I mean, Tony Khan is such a mark that I don't know who Winfield Brown is, Tammy. He probably would want to work with Vince Russo just to say he did it, but you know, AEW. I like their roster better than WWE, to be frank. I mean, I think Tony Khan needs someone who'll say no. And right now, from what I understand, there's just a few writers in the room. It's, I believe, RJ City, who's fucking brilliant, Sanjay Dutt, and I think one or two other people. I'm sure Jeff Jarrett has some influence. But, they need someone like me who I don't give a fuck. I don't care to suck up to Tony Khan. So I'd be like, that's not a good idea. Um, no problem, Fred. No problem. Thank you, buddy. Um, yeah, RJ's awesome. I saw him this week. He came and saw me at the Comedy Store along with, I was so fucking pumped. This is who got to see me Monday night at the Comedy Store. RJ City, Megan Bain, Lena Cross, Bryce Rensburg, the referee, RJ City, Harley Cameron. I mean, it was fucking awesome. Um, so, I think Tony Khan is a fan. He's like me with $1 billion. So I don't think he puts a lot of thought into long-term storytelling. It's just, well, I want to see Omega and Okada. Bam, let's see it. And then there's no follow-up. So, I mean, David Arquette, I'm surprised Tony Khan hasn't put David Arquette in a match. Yeah, I haven't seen a Chuck Norris movie in quite some time. I mean, Delta Force is on a lot. Code of Silence is on every now and then. Of course, it's got the great Henry. What's the bad guy's name? Henry Dillman, Henry something, Henry Silva. No, they are not camping out to get the new PlayStation. You got 4 more minutes, guys, before Big Daddy goes to sleep for your last minute questions, trolls, and super chats. I don't grift for money on here, but every now and then it's nice to get the money, honey, if you know what I mean. What up? What up? We welcome all Hispanic comics. David Arquette was the first celebrity to do my podcast, so I will always have a special place in my heart. What up, Flat Cat? No dog updates. Every day I go on the LaBelle Foundation's Instagram page, and they have a lot of dogs, and I've done a lot of work with the LaBelle Foundation, but my heart is still with Lois. So, well, Coop Cooper, I just want to show people the real Los Angeles. This isn't the Baywatch version with girls with giant tits and the guys with flat tummies and hairy chests. This is the real fucking Los Angeles, baby. I'm not really looking for one in particular. I mean, if I had a small home, I'd look for a bigger sized dog, like look up Clumber Spaniel. That's Clumber Spaniel. They are very rare dogs, but yeah, I'm with you there, Butter. I'm with you there. Yeah, I mean, I do pretty good with pro athletes, especially hockey players. But you can go on my YouTube page. I mean, you're already on it, I suppose. Earl Skakel. It's just my name, EarlSkakel. I'll spell it out in the chat. And, there's no excuse for you guys to not think I'm funny or not funny because I have a lot of videos. There's literally no excuse for you guys to not have an opinion on my comedy because you too, John, you too. What up, chips, not chunks? Because I have a lot of videos out there. So hit and follow me on all social media. It's very easy. It's just my name. And you broke your back. Jesus, I'm sorry. What were you carrying, my ex-girlfriend Olivia? Ooh, Belgian Malinois are great dogs. Probably a little too big for me. To be honest with you, I don't know if I want a dog that my brother spent $1 billion on a real rare purebred dog. I mean, but if I don't let me see if I had like we'll go old school, play this in the background. I love Los Apsos. We welcome the trolls, baby. And shout out to my recently deceased dog, Lois. Thank you, Chips. I don't know if you're being serious or not. I mean, Lois was iconic. That's for sure. I mean, look at that face. That was her puppy picture. Hey, hit the like button, will ya? Great dancer, awesome. Well, Chip, I'm straight, so I hate to disappoint you, baby. but I appreciate the compliment nonetheless. I love German Shepherds. What up, legends? Well, Great Danes are tough because they get hip dysplasia a lot. I mean, their bodies are so big, their legs literally can't support them. Okay, well, you know, I can't really see what you look like. Chips, not chunks. I've had a few Frenchies. I had a blind Frenchie with Lois that was awesome. Let's get to 50 likes, guys, and I'll do 50 minutes. That's good synergy. Fuck yeah. Earl Skakel live in the house. I don't care if you're a girl or not. Just welcome aboard, guys, girls, anything in between. How long have I been online? You mean like tonight or overall? Whew, I'm getting tired. But in my defense, it is 4:18 in the morning. Fuck yeah, waiver. If you want to ride the lightning, I will take you. I will take you. Alright, let's do that. Before we end the stream tonight, let's where do we go here? LaBelle. Let's look up the LaBelle Foundation. Okay, here we go. So this is the foundation I do a lot of work with. So here are some of their dogs. All these dogs are available for adoption. So there we go. So, I mean, that one looks a lot like Lois. I couldn't do that. I mean, they get old dogs, young dogs. Ooh, look at the size of this dog. Let's see this dog's story. Tiny. That dog is not going to be tiny. You can tell just by the paws. But let's take a look at pictures of Tiny. Oh, I mean, it's not that big. Oh, look at that face. That dog be chilling. It doesn't really give the breed. I don't know. It's a big dog, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, look at the paws. I don't know when they say a estimated adult size medium, gender male. It doesn't really give. Usually they tell you what. So let's see here. And they do have a lot of smaller dogs, but they also get big dogs. Let's see here. Breed a mutt. Estimated size large. Um, okay, I mean that's yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big dog. So let's see. Ooh, I love shepherds. Kind of reminds me of Annie. Oh my God. Meet Mama and her 10 adorable German Shepherd puppies. Jesus Christ. Mama. Oh, 10 puppies. Jesus. I might adopt Mama. Oh, there's Strawberry. I fostered this dog. She was on, that's when I had her. That was my hand in that picture. Strawberry was the best. Basically, what happened was she just had a wound on her head that never healed. So she's got a huge bump. And Strawberry was awesome. And I keep in touch with the Fosters. Who know, they might have a picture of Annie in here somewhere. But that's got to be from a few years ago. Annie was an amazing German Shepherd. I don't really like cats, to be honest with you. Hey, fuck it, we'll just go for an hour. I'm tired, but I can do another 7 minutes. So this is follow these people if you really want. They are an awesome. The LaBelle Foundation. Do they follow me? They better. Yes, they do. They are an awesome, awesome. Foundation. They do a lot of amazing work. So let's see what's going on my Instagram page here. Let's go on my Instagram page. What's going on here, though? That is me, the great Liz Big. Now this is the set that RJ City. Hold on here.
You don't have a gun in here right now. I've lived a good life. Stone Cold gets it. I know you're Mark. You probably thought Kane and The Undertaker were real brothers. I did. I had no idea. I thought Kamala was from Uganda. Who knew? I was from Philadelphia. Who gives a fuck? Look at Stone Cold shirt. Happy 316 Day. Means nothing to anyone in this room other than two guys right here. I knew this would be a weird show tonight because, by the way, I was bald when this show started. Holy fuck. I think there's a trios match happening after this.
Let's see. Now here's live footage. This is very rare footage of Lois.
That's right, Lois is back.
And
Her
Annie.
sidekick, Annie Bear.
There's Annie the German Shepherd.
They're not necessarily getting along that great. But it's only been but literally 24 hours since they've met. Annie, come on, do some tricks. Otto. Hey, look at the ball. Annie, Otto. She's not big on catch. Good morning.
Now, Annie was riddled with
Just thought
cancer.
this would be a good time for Annie and Lois to bond. They're kind of doing their own thing. Usually this dog park's really crowded and shit. What up?
Annie was awesome.
Say hello to Don Ho for me. Not many people take their dogs to the dog park at 3 in the morning.
How good Annie was.
Alright. That's a wrap. Nah, it's too many people on the sidewalks right now, and
There's Lois.
Annie
She
just
be
ate a whole
chilling.
fucking piece of pizza. So I try and just take her on the less crowded path.
You got an Austin 316. Look at that. Does anyone have a gun in here right now? I've lived a good life. Stone Cold gets it. I know you're a mark. You probably thought Kane and The Undertaker were real brothers. I did. I had no idea. I thought Kamala was from Uganda. Who knew? Guy's from Philadelphia. Who gives a fuck? Another Stone Cold show. Happy 316 Day. Means nothing to anyone in this room other than two guys right here.
It's free of charge.
I knew this would be a weird show tonight because, by the way, I was bald when this show started. Holy fuck. I think there's a trios match happening after this.
Now, here's some pictures I took from the AEW night. There I am with the great Austin Gunn. Of course, his dad is Billy Gunn, from Billy and Chuck. And there is the great, one of the heavyweight tag team champs, the great Megan Bain. She's awesome. She's not really a bad guy at all. She's very nice. There she is again. We kind of look cute together, to be honest with you, but that's another story. And here we have Megan's tag team partner, the lovely and talented Lena Cross. She's going to be a big star in AEW. Frankie B, an Australian wrestler, trying to get in. What up, ACDC? And then here we have the inimitable RJ City with his better half, the lovely and talented Harley Cameron. So it was pretty fucking dope. And there's Harley making her debut at the Comedy Store, the great Harley Cameron. And, let's see what else we got here.
You know that dog show, the Westminster, what's it called, the Westminster Dog Show? Is that like porn to Michael Vick? Like he was, there's a reason I wasn't going to tell that second part. And I have a joke I want to tell. I'm going to be honest with you. I've told it about 30 times. It's never gotten a laugh. Ever. Not even a chuckle. And I have a rule, Skakel's rule of comedy.
Hey now.
My name is Earl Skakel. If you try and add me on Instagram, I'll block you on sight. But I have a rule to tell the joke 31 times before I retire. And with your permission, I would like to tell you this joke. Now, I want you to laugh if you think it's funny, and if you don't laugh, I'm never going to tell this joke again. Do I have your permission to do it? So I'm a big monster movie fan, King Kong, Godzilla. Probably my favorite monster movie of all time is Son of Godzilla, where Godzilla had a little baby Godzilla. And Godzilla was a very abusive father. Like one time he tried to teach the kid how to blow fire, that was Godzilla's main weapon. You guys are so young, you probably don't. Godzilla, like the fire, you go, and make fire come out. So he's trying to teach the kid how to do that. And the kid could only blow like smoke rings. They would be like, so Godzilla whacks him in the head with his fucking tail, and then he blows a perfect fire ring. I thought that was a little much. But then I thought, wait a minute. If Godzilla's a father, then there has to be a mother. And how big was her pussy? See, the Asians don't like a Godzilla joke. Looks like I'll be retiring that joke.